I was little, I always wanted to travel. And as I got older, I always rode motorcycles, but I didn't really mix the two until recently. There's really something special about traveling abroad under your own steam, riding a motorcycle. I get to stop where I want to stop, go where I want to go. I get off in places where most people never stop except for locals. I get to try different foods in places nobody else goes. I get to find and discover new things. I'm not stuck to an itinerary. I don't have to get on a bus. For me, that's really special. I end up making good decisions. I end up making bad decisions. But even the bad decisions remind me that this is my life and I get to make choices. On this day, my choice was to go to Guanajuato and check it out. The first thing you have to do to get into the city is go through a crazy maze of tunnels, which doesn't work out too well if you're wearing sunglasses. I tried to capture the tunnels in this video, but it would have been about 15 minutes of tunnels if I didn't do a lot of editing. The traffic moves slowly, but you feel like you're in some sort of medieval fortress, and it's absolutely fascinating. I eventually did get out of the tunnels for good. Oh wait, one more tunnel. There was a light at the end eventually, and I emerged in a 15th century city. If only there was a way to get around this green taxi cab. Found my way to a hotel, and it was pretty fancy. Although it's kind of expensive, it's pretty reasonably priced by American standards, and certainly the view is worth it. I had lunch, and I spent the rest of the day wandering around the city, taking in the sights of all the pastel-colored buildings and all the colonial structures. After a day of taking in the 16th century architecture, I decided to go to one of the famous sites of Guanajuato the following morning, the Museum of Mummies. There had been a cholera epidemic in 1903, and most of these mummies are the victim of that epidemic. I was most intrigued by how intact some of the clothing was. That's a lot to take in, so I thought I'd leave you with a little bit nicer scenes. Thanks for watching my video.